This is our return to the Korean Grand Prix International Circuit. Yep, we're bringing Formula One back to this part of the world. It has been a long time since I've driven this circuit. Probably like 2014, back on the F1 2013 game. But we're here, back on Assetto Corsa for a bit more fun. And now we've got modern cars around this circuit. So who knows how this track is going to drive with the insane increased downforce we've got now in this year's crop of cars compared to back in 2013. Some of these corners actually might be a bit more enjoyable and some maybe not. I don't know, because we've also got wider, longer cars, so maybe the nimbleness might be gone away. But this was a very interesting, let's say, circuit. It had some character about it, and also just some horrendous corners. This section was quite nice, really high speed. I think they try to copy kind of almost Magda Beckett's in their own unique style. But then this part of the circuit, oh my god, I mean, that right-hander, so tight. I remember getting that wrong so many times on F1 2013, especially in the rain. This corner, off camber the whole time on the Cody's games, horrendous. And then this was a weird section because it almost became like a street circuit with the walls so close together. And of course we had some, pretty memorable times around Korea in real life. The biggest one being that 2010 race where there was like a monsoon and Fernando Alonso ended up winning the whole race after, Vettel had an engine failure, Webber crashed out of the Grand Prix, and it was a massive turning point in the 2010 championship. So I always hold Korea with some nice memories because that made the 2010 season what it was. I think this race threw up so much drama in that wet race. And I remember distinctly, F1 did a race edit with like the perfect music at the time to kind of set the tone for what this race was. So these slow corners sometimes were just a pain in the arse. I did some league racing even here on F1 2013 around here. It's just so sluggish in the slower speed. High speed's actually where it's nice. Like this corner, lovely, fully flat out in these cropper cars. I think you had to change down one gear in the older 2013 cars. And then let's get this corner right this time round. A lot early on the brakes. The curbs are a bit deadly with this track mod. And then this corner, this is not as off camber as it was on the Cody's games. It's kind of nice. And then you swing through right, a little bit on the curb, get on the power, and chuck it in there. Power early. Oh, bit close. Bit close. Very hard to overtake around here, I think. And we're going to find that out very soon because we've done 2 laps. I feel like I've already got up to speed somewhat. Let's just get into the good stuff. Let's get into a race around Korea. Korea was never really known to be like really good for its raceability, but with these modern cropper cars, let's see if that changes. We go to lights out and we're underway for 5 laps around the Korean International Circuit. Turn 1 is an absolute travesty. It goes back on itself. Very tight. We're going to go around the outside, try and find a way through to cars there. I think one of the Aston Martins wants a death wish on me, going for the pinch. Now, do we dare go for the bold dive down the inside? I'm not going to. I'll go on the outside, but that used to be a classic place to make a pass on F1 2013 because the AI basically just never defended on the inside. Oh god, 3 wide. I've been squeezed out. Might be a little bit harder than I thought to maybe climb the grid. We're up to P13 though, so nearly into some points paying positions. There I go on the inside of both those cars. We'll try it on the outside. I've got a heap of understeer, and the Alfa Romeo gets me back. Fairs, right. This is just about setting up this corner ahead. Don't take too much curb like that Aston Martin car, and then we need to feed it through. You'll notice they're opening DRS everywhere because Assetto Corsa logic, but we'll just try and keep it to the straights that you would think DRS is activated on, and had to lift off there and not go by. Yo, what are you Williams, what is going on? Absolute kamikaze death wish going on the apex there. I was gonna say we have to take a bit cautious in those 2 flat out corners because the AI ahead of us were having some issues. Now sector 3 difficult to make an overtake, but we're going to try it anyway on the outside. I mean, we are in a Mercedes car. Oh, come on. Feed it through all the way, side by side, through that entire section and round the outside. And now we can stretch our legs and go chasing after the top 6. Need them to battle a little bit, hopefully they can gain, because I was disappointed we couldn't catch up and get a podium in that F1 street racing video we did at the Sao Paulo street circuit. So I want to try and at least get on the podium today. That corner is a nightmare. That's actually the worst corner in Formula 1. It's so understeering. Right, committed through here. Lovely. Just keeping 6th gear, even up to 7th on the exit. A little bit of squirreling as we maybe get overconfident and slow it down. Yeah, he's made a mistake there. Can we gain around the outside? No, no, no. Still waiting for the corner to turn. And the Alpine is putting up some stern defense here. It's actually quite surprising. Assetto Corsa AI don't usually defend that hard, but he's actually done quite well there. Can we go round the outside? Yes! No! He's come back! Come on! Yes! No! He's still there! Got him! On the exit, just before the slingshot. Literal slingshot, open DRS on the exit, and then fly under the underpass. Right, main straight. I've got a bit lower on the ERS deploy. Let's go high. See if we can make a move in a straight line. At the hairpin. Gonna breeze past that Red Bull, actually, with the high MGUK deployment. Slow it down. Not quite nailing the apex, but it'll do. Another bot of DRS. I think it would make sense if Korea, I can't even remember what the DRS zones were. Even in first gear, the nose just doesn't get turned in there. Right, I'm going to try and swing this through for a move on this next. Yes, that's a good left-hander. Here we go. He's open DRS. We'll keep it closed because we want to go for the move. We've done it. 7th gear. Have to change down to 6 in the middle of it because that is not going to work. And now we're battling our teammate, George Russell, on the outside. He's going to go over the curb, isn't it? Yep. Frustrating times there. That curb's killer. It really just jumps you completely. Right. Can I try and go around the outside this time? Keep it on the black stuff. Yes. Oh, he's still there, though. Great wheel-to-wheel stuff here with our teammates. Still going. Still going. I think he's still there. I can't see him in the mirror, which means, yep, he's pulled alongside me again. This is actually some insane racing. I don't know what's happened with this Assetto Corsa AI, but the last 2 videos I've done, they've actually been gamming some... Oh, no! 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 I was going to say, they've actually been really decent wheel-to-wheel. I opened DRS way too early there. I got way too overconfident. Oh, dearie me. Come on, come on. Yes. Nailing that a lot better now. This is going to be a good one. And we've caught up, actually. They're going all a bit slow. Getting caught up with fighting each other, maybe being stuck behind one another. The Red Bulls broke so early there. Nearly went to the back of him. But we're now back on with this pack. 4 overtakes to make. 1 lap to go. Not going to make the same mistake this time. We'll just open DRS once we cross that curb. Back into P5. The podium could still be on, and we've got enough battery to keep it on attack mode. As, oh, the Merc tried to go for the McLaren and held up the Ferrari. Got the Merc, saving a bit of battery for the McLaren. P3 is ours. P2! My God. Is that for P2 or is that just a lap car? Actually, I can't tell. I think this might just be a lapped McLaren. Because I think there's 2 cars. No, there's 1 car ahead of us. We'll dive down the inside. Is that P2? Yes, it is. Okay, just did an update for me on the top right. So we've actually recovered fantastically. It actually made such a difference going to the attack mode on MGUK. It's just a game changer. And now we'll take in the last bit of the Korean GP. Sling it in. It is actually really enjoyable with these new modern cars. Who would have thought, like, a lot of these old circuits were just terrible because there was just a lack of grip and downforce, so it wasn't very pleasurable. You're always just constantly waiting on a throttle, whereas with these modern cars, you can get on power so early. There's so much mid-apex grip from the wider aero, just the obviously ground effect with these cars as well, and on the last corner. We're catching up to the Ferrari. He's very slow, actually. Could we get him on the line? Here we go. Running to the line. Attack mode overpowered. Yes! At the line. I don't know how we've done that. Attack mode is OP. Attack mode is so overpowered with this car. But that has been a cheeky little return to the Korean GP. Another fun one, actually. I think we'll continue doing this, going to some old circuits we used to have in Formula 1 and seeing if they're more enjoyable with these modern crossover cars. Let me know what you want to see next. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, guys. If you are new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.